Get on the low-cost Obamacare train while you can, man. So, talking to a couple up in New Hampshire today, and she's gonna get mad at me when I do this video, but her husband said it was cool. So, let's just put it this way: this dude's gonna have 2 knee replacements, not one but dos. That means 2 in Espanol for us bilingual speakers. You know I say I'm bilingual. I'm just joking, right? Everybody knows that, I hope. Anyway, they're on Obamacare. They live in New Hampshire. They're poor on paper, and their premiums are little to none. Little to none. The out-of-pocket cost, OOP, out-of-pocket, little to none, because they're poor on paper. And a guy emailed me later today thinking, man, he wants to do Roth conversions because he wants to avoid the IRMA stuff for Medicare, and he's making $500,000 a year. I said, man, I don't see the benefit of that at all. He doesn't have that much in deferred accounts anyway. Most of his assets are in real estate, and he's making bank off them. But I was like, IRMA is based on income. So if you got the income, you're paying the IRMA, and his IRA isn't going to change his income. It's not based on assets. You see where I'm going with this. Obamacare isn't based on assets. Medicare premium increases aren't based on assets. Both of these things are based on income. Thus, being poor on paper is the way to go. Now, these guys, very right-wingers, they're loving Obamacare. They're like, dude, and we run the numbers, and like a lot of people say, I can't retire because healthcare is too expensive. Well, actually, what happens with these guys, it's happening a lot, actually, is once they go on Medicare, it becomes significantly more expensive than when they're on Obamacare. Because Medicare is pretty specific. You get Part A for free, Part B, Part D supplement, you're paying X, Y, Z. There's really no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Now, if you make too much money, you pay more. You pay the IRMA, Income with Respect to Medicare Adjustment Act from 2005. And I think Bush signed that. Anyway, long story short, Medicare premium adjustments are based on income. Obamacare premium and premium tax premium credits are based on income. You could literally be Bill Gates, have everything in his checking account, and live off no premium Obamacare. Because if everything's in a checking account, it's not paying any interest, thus you have no income. Obviously, you got to have a little bit of income so you don't get stuck in Medicaid. But that's how it works, man. Anyway, it's not going to be like this forever. It's not. Medicare is dying on the vine. I can't imagine what the Obamacare numbers are in terms of the government's ability to finance this stuff. But the days are coming where it's going to be based on assets, not based on income. It won't be in the next couple of years. Hell, if the Republicans take over I don't think they're going to win the Senate, but I do think and I've been saying this for a long time. In fact, I've never been convinced the Republicans could take back the Senate. We got too many vulnerable seats. Pennsylvania, Wisconsin jump out at me. And there's another one I was just reading about, too. Forgot what it was. North Carolina, maybe. But anyway, so Republicans aren't going to take back the Senate, but they're going to take back the House. That's pretty easy. That'd be a stunner if we did it. Let's just put it that way. I mean, that'd be a stunner. That's not going to happen. So we're going to take back the House. Anyway, long story short is once you have a divided Congress, there's gridlock. Gridlock means nothing's going to get done, man. Nothing. And so that's including Social Security. That's including Medicare premium adjustments, Obamacare premium adjustments. Nothing's going to be done. So what's going to happen is just like in 1983, basically the last moment they had to come up with a way to keep Social Security solvent, and they did by incorporating a tax, as we're rightly so. You know, you employer paid 7.65 into your Social Security. You didn't, it was actually 6.2, but 6.2, you pay no tax on that. It's no different than your employer match. If you have a Roth 401k, you're putting your money in after tax. That comes back out tax-free. Your employer's contributions go in pre-tax. You have to pay tax on that. It only makes sense. That's the way it should be for Social Security. You got to pay tax on the employer's contribution. Now, the best thing about Social Security is, unfortunately, a lot of people don't know this, it's very easy to have no taxable Social Security if you do financial planning. Stunning, huh? So just because you have to pay up to 85% of your Social Security benefits can be subject to tax. Doesn't mean, just because that's the law doesn't mean you have to be stuck with that if you do proper planning. Anyway, long story short, so that's not coming anytime soon in terms of they're going to have a rush meeting to say we got to save Obamacare and save Medicare. Social Security is strong compared to these two things. But they're going to have a rush meeting where they're going to have to save it. And the easiest way to do is make it asset-based. Now that sucks, because the last thing you want to do is have the IRS have access to your net worth. They already have access to it, frankly, but still, you don't have to give them an accounting of what your house is worth and all that. But that time's coming, man. So if I'm looking on the border of retiring from a crappill job where I'm putting on weight, I'm stressed out, I'm spending. This guy emailed me yesterday, my man Ron. His expenditures went down from $91,000 down to, I think he said $50,000 or $55,000 or something like that. And he didn't have a big mortgage, but he paid that off. He said, I think the rest of my money went just how much it cost me to go to work. You know what I'm saying? Work-related expenses. That's a big expense. So now he doesn't have work-related expenses. His expenses went down significantly. So if you're on the sidelines saying, I can't do it, no, I can't do it. And so fool yesterday posted in the comments, Josh is full of crap. If you rely on Social Security, you're going to be broke. All right, whatever. Keep working, guy. I don't care. I just find it funny. But the facts are, man, if you are on the bench right now, you're like, I don't know, I think I should, I just don't know. Dudes, Obamacare is waiting for you. And if you're not going to take advantage of it now, it might not be there in the future to take advantage of it as cheap it is today. Just my thoughts. So get on the Obamacare train while you can, because it might not be there the way it is in a couple of years. Just FYI. Love your thoughts. We'll see you.